Come on, man. What's going on here? All right. We're back. We're back. Nothing's on fire. Everything is fine. Stop looking at my desktop icons. We're all good. Okay. Apparently, my fucking computer could not handle metal. Well, damn, y'all. What would you like to watch? I can review something. I kind of accomplished everything from my review list today. If there's anything you'd like me to see, I'm happy to take a look at it. Let's see what we got hanging out on the liked playlist here. Oh, we can watch some nip fighting. I like Nip a whole lot. Learned a lot from him at SKBC. Okay. I gotta use the little Natred's room. I'll be right back. Check, check. All right. Whew. Feeling hot. All right. We'll wrap up this last video here and call it a buck. Okay. Ooh, let me imbibe a little bit more of the heavenly herb and spices. God fucking damn it, it's so stupid. I'm looking at your fucking profile picture, Cuzo. God damn it. Alright. Hello everyone. I'm gonna do one more review for this streaming session. My name is Natred, and tonight we're gonna be looking at one last fight here between Nip and Nada. Nip is our fighter on the right, Nada is our fighter on the left. And I know nothing of Nada. I know that Nip was one of the, for me, one of the most valuable instructors at SKBC. Learned a lot from both him and Rourke. And came back to Tulsa and experienced that whole get good conundrum of like, okay, I just learned a whole lot of new stuff. So now I'm going to come back and be better, but I'm going to come back and be shitty because I'm trying to internalize all this new stuff. And but yeah, learned a lot from him, and it's really been working well for me here. So let's go ahead and just watch this, kind of react to it, do a little bit of review where we can. This is definitely going to be a fight where I try to just really observe more than offer like feedback. Both these fighters currently likely above my level where I'm at, but you know, give me a month fighting them. We'll see where I'm at. This is sick here. I'm actually going to copy this link right now and send it to a Short King fighter I know. Be like, hey man, that fucking that shot we were talking about, this is exactly it. Yeah, nice little traditional wrap around the side. Yeah, agreed. Looked like an arm to me too. I think this is just so cool from Nip, his ability to just like kind of walk people down here. Without any determination of efficacy, it does definitely look very cool to just kind of like Terminator walk people down. Pretty well cleaning house here. Success with both those sword side wraps and coming under. Okay, picks the sword. Stay calm. Don't get greedy. Stay calm. Don't get greedy. Good. Let's break that down. Love me a good shield side shoulder wrap. So, start off with a quick little push to the outside. Quick little push to the outside. Tip fades inward a little bit. And the whole time this hand is rising. Coming back down. Now let's be hypercritical. What is this footwork? Awkward. Definitely agree with you there, Skeeth. I will say that having fought Nip a little bit, it's a task and a half. But yeah. If the opponent is sitting there walking you down over and over and over, it's time to identify that pattern and try to change it. This is definitely kind of a sketchy shot. I guess the more jacked your opponent is, the better this kind of shot is. Yeah, it's very stylish. I love the bounce off the edge of the shield, and then control it into a stab. Yeah, it makes good enough contact top body, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the main thing I try to do here. Like, I think it's really hard to get a ton better just from watching tape, but I think one of the thought patterns you can really strengthen is that one of the thought patterns you can strengthen is pattern recognition. And I don't feel like we're having to see Nip evolve a whole lot in this fight because he's just able to dominate pretty cleanly. Although I do like this idea. Let's back it up a good 5 seconds. We open with a high cross. We get a good response out of the fighter in red. We then see this double tap, and then just a straight, really quick, out and around, flat wrap to the hip. And I like that. If you know like your dude's gonna overreact, just 2 quick taps, then straight out and down. But still, like, red shirt needs to start throwing a fight, throwing a shot. You cannot just like survive on pure defense alone. You need to be able to threaten a little bit. And I'm just gonna fucking say it. I'm just gonna say it. Where is the leg shots? Where are they? Yeah, just other advice that I feel like is generally applicable across all ranges of fighters. It's really hard to land things you don't set up in any way. And so here we just see like this clear shot to the outside. And if we watch how he returns to guard, he's recoiling back like he expects something to happen, right? Like, this is Warlords don't throw legs. Fucking buddy, I throw legs at Warlords. Also, like, I don't know. I've seen lots of Warlords throw legs. Ferrix has some of the cleanest leg shots I've seen. But yeah, like this motion here, how he like throws this shot and then recoils in a big way back to guard. Let's see if we can catch it again. Oop. Yeah, like this. It's almost like you're expecting for Nip to reach for that crossover and then punish it. And Nip does not. And then a moment later, we see the completely like unset up reverse wrap. All the time Nip's just like kind of casually squared up, closing in range. Try for the stab. And then Nip just lands a very easy old Brett shot in the middle of his opponent's shot. I don't tend to prioritize legs, but if I'm starting to get smoked, I will definitely throw legs. Yeah, because like stuff like this, obviously these guys aren't fighting super hard; they're kind of goofing off. But like I will not like. And again, I'm not fighting Nip here. Nip is a very good fighter. He might fight me differently if I started doing what I'm talking about. But I feel like one of the first things I want to do with somebody just walking in against me is at least try for a leg shot. No guarantee it would work, but that's definitely what I would like to do. It depends. Really, really quickly. So like, for example, I think a leg is a not even like talking about opener or finisher. It is a shot that is hard to throw cold and get away with it. You're throwing a very dedicated movement to a low, far away target. You're throwing yourself out of guard. You're opening yourself up. So throwing it cold is definitely not great. What I like doing a whole lot, the way that I throw a lot of leg shots is like tight little inside legs. I like the inside leg a whole lot because it looks almost like you're going for something crossing or a chop and you drop to the leg. But then again, I'll set that up. I'll throw the cross, give it a beat, drop to the leg. I also really like this flat wrap cycle where you'll flat wrap and then you'll go for the flat wrap whether it lands or not. You then transition under going dark side. As you go to dark side, you threaten for a leg, possibly try to pick up a leg, then you end up into a dark side chop. And in that shot rotation, any one of those can be the finisher. You can just try to throw a clean flat wrap to land it from range. You can try to throw flat wrap into leg. You can try fake flat wrap straight to leg, go dark, but that circular motion is something that I think is really good. So, and it's like you have to respect it, right? It's like a really agile fighter throwing a spin move once every 20 rounds. Is the spin move mechanically good? I would argue it's not. It's strategically strong though when your opponent does not expect it at all. It gives you a way to close a lot of range at the trade of opening yourself up a whole lot. And once your opponent is scared of it, whether or not you throw it again, they're now going to have to like process that and think about that. And if they just continue to not respect it, you just continue to land it. And if by Scorpion Wrap Skeeth you mean like where people will literally like throw and turn all the way over like big skyhook wraps, you definitely see them. I feel like you see them the most against fighters nowadays who have domed shields because those domed shields will cover up over their shoulders. It's just a big reaching motion that I feel like people are trying to move away from unless they absolutely need that much angle and that much depth. Just such slick little tight movements out of Nip here. Yeah, and this is legitimately the classic. This is just like classic amp guard, high level fighting. Tiny motion to the outside, transition straight to money. I think that if I had to compare two videos tonight, Nip is somebody who seems to have really, really good range control. If you want to compare it to like Angus, where I feel like the biggest struggle he had was with that range control. Yep, and see, a lot of people will still throw that, but see, now we may just be having a different terminology. When you say like a flat snap, to me that talks about like a flat wrap, where I'm rotating over and my hand's ending up flat. When I hear Scorpion, I imagine literally turning all the way over. And those two, that's like a minor difference, but it changes so much of the body mechanics, how your shot comes in. So flat wraps are still super common. The big sky hooky like Scorpion over the top. I feel like a lot of people don't try it that much anymore because there's a lot of momentum that you have to put behind it, and also Skeeth as a bigger guy, it may work a little bit better for you having those extra inches and a few more degrees of angle. Nip is pretty damn good. I have no idea where like he ranks in the tiers of warlords. I only had the chance to spar him like a few little times, and they were mostly instructional spars. I managed to land a little bit of stick on him, but obviously, you know, he was not fighting me like at 100%, trying super hard to beat me. I think out of all the possible no wrap, snap is a flat shot to the facer. Yeah, I would agree with you that that Scorpion wrap is chest to chest, and you throw beyond the shoulder and high. Yeah, like you know, Scorpion, Skyhook, that kind of thing, where you throw really far over and hit him in the back, basically. That's what I imagine when I hear Scorpion, because like it's like big Scorpion sting. Talking about a snap as a flat shot to the facer, I'm not sure what that means. If you just mean like a straight strike to the shield, which is definitely one of the things. Like, yeah, you can definitely hit him really hard with that shot. It's a pretty safe shot to throw really hard. If it was me, I would just try to do it as a flat wrap, just because that is my preference. I hit there. Okay, shoulder. Yep, and just not a lot of movement. Well, actually, there's a ton of movement here from Nip. Yeah, the flat snaps I've heard referred about in SCA are more like coming around the side more than over the top. Yeah, true. Also, Kuzo, he's like constantly moving in here. And see, this constant pressure as he moves in makes these tiny sword fakes he does so much more effective. Like, whoa, 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 where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? And then just over the top. And it's easier to throw those like small motion fakes against people who are A, really twitchy, or B, you're already landing good stick on. Because now they're nervous about it. Alright, stay calm, chill. There you go, yep. First leg shot of the session. Good. Looks like it kind of caught Nip maybe just a tiny bit out of position for the first time in a while. Yeah, like we see Nip just actually miss his shot here. This doesn't look super intentional. Actually, maybe it is intentional. You see the way he recoils here. Takes a bit too big of a step. Gets tagged on the way in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Skeeth. Like, what I've seen, the only SCA fighter I've talked about a lot with it here recently would be my buddy Hooker. And his flat snap is designed to hit basically at, like, the temple or, like, where the face mask meets the helmet. But yeah, now we're kind of back to those patterns we saw in the beginning, where Nada here is just kind of getting walked down. And yeah. and just like feet go dead, and Nip the whole time is just calmly closing in while his feet are dead. I cannot land this shot to save my life. This shit right here that Nip's about to fucking do. This hurts my wrist to do. It looks really cool. It looks really cool, but man, do I have a hard time throwing that shot comfortably. It's crazy though that the Gulf Wars is just one of those events that's so fucking big that like there are like people there you want to see, and it's just like you never run across them. Interesting spin there. It kind of again just looks like I can get away with it spin. That was cool. But again, I feel like that spin shot is landing. I don't feel like it's really because the spin is super good. Nice. Nice. Hey, that's a great way to end it, by the way. Justice. That's a sick way to end it there. That's a good vibe to end on. But yeah, I was gonna say is I feel like that spin shot didn't land because like the spin itself was a super well executed, but not because it was a super like tactically really efficient shot in that moment. I feel like oh hey Cap, I feel like it was everything that happened before leading up to that. It has your opponent kind of scared, kind of rocked, kind of worried about everything. And then the spin shots, even though it's opening you up so much, the fact that Nip is still closing aggressively, making his opponent scared, and throwing that spin into it, it's hard to rotate out of. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the vid there. Keep the stream going. Whew. Yeah, I every so often as a joke will throw the fat guy spin shot. And it's funny. The last person I did it to was Angus because we were just talking about how spin shots were bad. And so I threw what had to be like the slowest spin shot of all fucking time. A Titanic ass like pirouetting. And it was hilarious because like I started the spin, I missed my shot, and I was like, well, I'm going to get hit in the back now, and I don't get hit in the back. And then I complete my spin, and I'm like, well, Angus is going to be fucking swarming me the second that I turn around. Like there's going to be a fucking a bunch of Angus in my face. Turn around, Angus is just sitting there, like looking confused, and he's like, I was just too shocked to move. It was just I was not ready for that. So there is like that surprise factor there that I really enjoy. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for the evening. Feel free to stay and hang out for a little bit if you want to. I'll try to play at least one more good song on the way out. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll keep trying to stream these recording sessions as much as possible. It motivates me to record more whenever it's not just me quietly speaking into the void. Eventually, I'll try to have like a pop-out chat up here so you guys can see your chats coming in. Yeah, literally a stunning blow. He was stunned that I attempted that fucking blow. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I keep trying to slowly improve the quality of the stream. This is like my fourth or fifth hobby though, so it kind of gets downranked sometimes. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. And yeah, thanks for hanging out.